Right, Shalom. I want to first off and foremost give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and Will, and much peace, safety, and blessings to the hopefully elect throughout the four winds, pushing his truth and sincerity and diligence. All right, it's the brother Lord Yah from the Great Millstone, Lake Charles, Louisiana count. Just coming with a brief topic. All right, and as always, Lord will it be edifying to the elect. Lord willing, I'll entitle this one, Why Doth Many Perish? All right, because the multitudes really fail to understand that their days can actually be prolonged. All right, the days can actually be prolonged. I'm going to grab that real quick. But due to rebellion and refusement of the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, these things, just won't go forth. This is Proverbs 10 and 27. It says, the fear of the Most High prolonged days. All right, because when you truly fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you'll take heed to what whatever orders are given through His men. All right, you'll take heed and hearken. You'll listen to what laws needs to be done. You'll listen to you need to go out on the highways and hedges and proclaim these things to His elect. All right. You'll actually understand that, and these things are only given to the nation of Israel, all right? Because in the ancient days or the ancient times, all right, the former times, so to say, the living or the measurement of living was actually longer, all right? But due to what? Not fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and throughout each captivity, the lifespan begin to shrink and get shorter, all right, even until this day, all right. That's why you have the average Jake, man, won't even make it past 28, if that. Why? Because, hey, they don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right. Continue on, it says, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened, all right, the years of the wicked. All you have to do is just take heed and hey, man, have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's just what it all boils down to. Get second Ezra. This is second Ezra 7 and 20. It says, there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. All right, yeah. When you have when we out on the highways and hedges, throughout the four winds, all right, you have people come up. That's basically Yahweh Shem Yahushai stretching His hands out unto them. All right, but as the scriptures say, hey, whether you are here or forbear, you're going to be accountable for whatever your decision is, all right? It's ultimately up to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because what the Lord has a certain amount of seeds, all right, plants, so to say, that's going to be grounded in the faith, all right? And that's actually going to take heed, all right? It's actually going to take heed. But what? It says they despise the law of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They don't want to hear it. And that's why the days of them won't be prolonged, all right? That's why the days of many will perish, all right? It all boils down to not taking heed to our Creator. Get Jeremiah real quick. This is Jeremiah 16, Salaki 6 and 16. Thus said the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, stand ye in the ways, all right? And see and ask for the old paths, because what? Old is the way, all right? That's when everything was set up, the beginning stages, all right? The beginning stages, the old paths, all right? The laws, the true oracles. That's when the oracles was set up, and that's the way that's going to lead you to the kingdom, all right? And ultimately lead you back on that straight and narrow path, all right? And having that connection with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because what? We was discontinued from that line of connection with the Most High, all right? Before coming into this truth, man, all our prayers wasn't being heard, although the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai was always on us, all right? But hey, we didn't have that direct line that we needed, all right? Now we have it, because what? We are walking in those righteous paths, all right? But as for the multitudes, hey, they don't want to do it, and that's why the slander of Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall be many, all right? It says, where's the good way? All right, we're basically telling you all the good way. Don't eat these abominable foods. All right, the how to carry yourself. All right, how to conduct yourself now. They don't want to stand in it. Why? Because they're totally consumed by the ways of this world. All right. It says, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. And that's why when you go to Micah 2:10, all right, say this, come out of her. This place was basically destroy you with the sword of destruction. You know, you won't find rest in Babylon. All right. Rest is when you don't have to worry about bills, don't have to worry about the cost of living. All right, don't have to worry about having a want or a need. All right, you can just go as you please. All right, and that's not how it is in America. All right, why? Because we're still subject to bondage. All right, it says, but they say we will not walk therein. All right, I'm gonna read verse 17. It says, also I said, watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. All right, they will not hearken. Let me get this in Matthew. Just a quick precept. Matthew 11:17. Well, I'm gonna start at 16. It says, but whereunto shall I liken this generation? All right, this wicked, adulterous, abominable generation that we're in today. All right, it is like unto children sitting in the markets, calling unto their fellows, saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. All right, because when we're on those highways and hedges, that's basically the marketplaces. All right, we're selling Yahweh Shem Yahshua's goods for free because we freely received them. All right, we freely received it, so we're freely giving it to who? The Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, because that's the only one that can come up and purchase. You know, just using it for a lack of a better term. All right. It says, and calling to their fellows. All right, you have a fellow. That's someone. Let me get that real quick. Their fellows, and this is a quick cut too. That this is only for Israel. I'm going to this word.
Strong's G 2083. Hittitus.
I Hittitus. It says a friend. All right, a friend. And we know what? Whoever do the will of my father, you know, is the same as my mother, my father, or my friend, you know, because we are Yahweh Shem Yahshua's friends. All right, and we know that you can only be a friend of the Most High if you are of Israel. All right, basically going to your kindred. All right, but they said what? I'm gonna start at 17 and saying, we have piped it to you. All right, we'll gave you this truth. All right, we'll told you proclaim unto you these good things. We have more than to you. All right, we'll told you why we hate being in this motherfucker. All right, and why you should hate it also, because it's not actually why you should, but hey man, you can see it's plain as day. All right, it says, and we have more than to you, and you have not lamented, because you're comfortable in this damn place, you know. But that's why the multitudes is gonna be born in vanity. All right, we'll grab that. Second is. All right, this is second Ezra 9 and 22. It says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. All right, and that's why they won't hearken, because Yahweh Shem Yahshua set them up to be born in vanity. All right, they basically was born just to be killed. All right, but just to be put to death. All right, because it's what I'm gonna just paraphrase this. It's certain vessels that basically was created for the day of wrath. All right, let me see. That might be it. Yeah. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fear lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So they are only subject to doing what Yahweh Shem Yahshua wants them to do. All right, there might be spirits that's created for the day of wrath. All right, to go through and purge, or whatever Yahweh Shem Yahshua ordained that spirit to do, that's what it's gonna do. All right, just like Yahweh Shem Yahshua assigned lion spirits. All right, hey, the Lord put a lion spirit on the prophets. All right, at one point in time. All right, so hey, the spirits is gonna be created for whatever Yahweh Shem Yahshua ordained it to, and in this case, hey, many was gonna be perished. All right, and born in vanity. All right, it says, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. All right, so what? Hey, all these other, hey man, if you're not in this truth, you're born in vanity. All right, you're born in vanity. There's multitudes that's gonna be born in vanity, but what that chosen or that elect man, all right, going back to that grape, is gonna be kept. All right, the first fruits, it's gonna be kept. All right, none evil shall come by it. All right, or harm you, because what? Who can lay charge to Yahweh Shem Yahshua's elect if it's not of him? All right, so and this is just to all sum it up. This is why many doth perish. All right, because what? They don't want to take heed to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, and that's why the slander of the Lord shall be many. All right, and this is only for who? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, because the Lord really doesn't even give a hell about you, the heathens. All right, this doesn't pertain to the heathens. They're just basically sprung up forth to be our servants. All right, but at this period of time, we're in captivity, so that's the only reason why they're above us right now. All right, but hey, just stay patient, brothers, because hey man, we almost out of here. All right, so man, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, the root will, and much peace, safety, and blessing to those for the elect throughout the four winds, pushing this truth and sincerity and diligence. Shalom.